Hey guys, Jackie Pierce here, your teacher for African American Humanities this summer. We're on the first day and I can already see folks participating, so that's awesome. You guys are rock stars. I am going to take us on a really quick tour though of our Canvas, just to give you guys some reminders of, things to look for and where to come back to and all that good stuff. All right, so let's take a look. All right, so I have this on the student view, and so it should look very much like it does when you sign into the course. And just a couple of navigational things. Of course, on the front page, the main important items are things about, like, for example, how to get in touch with me. My cell phone number is on the Canvas. That's it right there, if you can see it. Messaging me is the fastest way, to be honest. Canvas inbox is great, and certainly for a lengthy message, I would definitely send me a message inside Canvas. Email is fine, but email is not considered secure. So if you want to ask specific questions about grades and things like that, the Canvas inbox is best. And then if I do not get back to you fast enough, if you want to shoot me a text, feel free to do so. Got some information about timing. And then I want to spend just a couple of seconds talking about the readings. Everything that you need for this course is going to be linked within the Canvas, but there are two books that if you wanted to purchase them, you can certainly do it very inexpensively online. Most of the readings are not coming directly from the Norton Anthology of African American Literature. However, the African American Literature Anthology contains everything that we're reading. So that's a book that's been out now for a while, since 2014. Feel free to pick up a used version of it. It is 2 volumes. It's a pretty substantial book, but as an English lover my whole life, Norton Anthologies are awesome no matter what. The second one, and this is the actual book that we're using. Our Lake Sumter Library owns it in both print form and ebook form. The only downside to ebooks in that particular database are that only one person can have them open at a time. So with everybody in the class, unfortunately, it's a good shot that people will be trying to do their homework at the same time. So you may just want to pick up a copy of this book. It's not terribly expensive. I think I saw it on Amazon. I think it was Barnes & Noble's used bookstore for like $12. So you may want to get a copy of it. That's where we're mostly going to learn about the art side of the humanities. And then anything related to music is probably going to be linked just directly online. But if you wanted to get print books, because I know some of us, myself included, feel better when we have a piece of paper in front of us to look at, those are the books that I would suggest. So also, of course, on the front page, and many of you have already done this, which is awesome, if you click on the Getting Started link, there we go, it will take you to the modules. The way that Canvas is set up, and you can see the little navigational things over on the left-hand column. The syllabus, of course, is a link that you may want to go in and out of quite a bit, and you will, of course, want to check your grades. So those are going to be important. Announcements will show up in your email box, so you may never have to look at them on here, but if you wanted to go back and check the announcements, that's a good link. But modules is where you're going to live 99% of the time when you are doing the course work. So in each module, we'll look at module 1 together. We have a list of outcomes. Now, most people don't necessarily, I don't want to say that students don't care, but this is just to remind you of what we're doing in the course and basically why we're doing it. There are, of course, also course level outcomes that are on the syllabus, and it's good to know those and pay attention to those. If you ever want to review those, you can do so right here under outcomes, or of course in the syllabus. If you're just proceeding directly through the modules, the quickest way then to get to the next part is to actually click on the next button. So if you're always entering through the modules page and you do open the outcome, or I'm sorry, yes, the outcomes, then you'll click next to get to the resources and assessments. This is where the actual work lives. So this page in each module will give you all of your reading assignments, any links to videos or websites that you need to look over, all of the course material essentially, as well as these lectures, which of course, as you know by now and can see on here, I'm going to post this one as soon as I get done. Under this week's resources, I'm asking you to look very carefully at the syllabus, check out the help and support page, and of course, remind yourself of my contact information. You do also have a learning activity that will help you review MLA formatting and documentation, which is what we're going to use in this class. And this video is done by me. It was originally done for my 1102, but it is also a really good MLA review. So you may want to check that out as well. And then we get to the assessment. So anything called an assessment or an assignment is something that will receive a grade. And in this particular module, these are all fairly easy because it's just getting started up with stuff. You're going to do your discussion board introduction. You're going to take it feels like a test, although it's really not, but a startup scavenger hunt, and then the MLA review assignment, which is a little bit more involved than the others. All of those should be done by the end of the week. Most of the modules are more than 1 week long, but the first module is only this week. So let's go to the syllabus and take a look at where to find all the due dates and all that fun stuff. So the syllabus, of course, I am a firm believer in the fact that you should read the whole thing, and I'm not going to read it to you because you're grown-ups. But I will remind you of a couple of things as we zone through. One of the big things is there's a couple of changes. So those of you who've taken classes in Lake Sumter before, you may want to call your attention to the initial attendance statement. Essentially what that means is if you do not complete the Module 1 assignments by the end of Module 1, you will be marked as not having attended the class. So just signing in is not enough. You actually have to supply some work. And then the withdrawal deadline, of course, for the full summer session is July the 11th. All right, so on the assignment overview and grade breakdown, you will see where all 1,000 points that you may earn in Humanities 2454 are available. And then the course calendar, of course, is a huge piece that has all the due dates. So our weeks begin on Monday. Today, of course, is May the 6th, and they end on Sunday night. So your week 1 assessments are due by the end of the day, so 11:59 p.m. on Sunday, May the 12th. And that will kind of follow through. But you will also notice in Module 2, it's 2 weeks long. Module 3 is also 2 weeks long. And then modules 4, 5, and 5 are both 3 weeks and 6. So they get a little bit longer as we get into more contemporary stuff. For due dates, I think the ideal summary is down here under course summary. So at the bottom of the syllabus page, and it's got everything listed, including quizzes that will not be available until about a week before, but you can at least see that they exist here. And so you can log in all those due dates and see how things will work. The only time something is due on another day besides Sunday is the final exam, because the course ends on August the 8th, which is a Thursday, and I have to have grades in almost immediately. So unfortunately, I cannot give you until the final Sunday night to turn in your final exam, but you can have it and turn it in by August the 8th. The main thing I want you guys to keep in mind is that during the semester, If you have any questions or problems, please do not hesitate to reach out. I am going to be in town most of the summer. My office is located at Leesburg, but I actually live closer to Southlake. So if you want to meet up, get together, just let me know and we'll work something out. There will be a couple of times over the course of the summer that I'll actually put dates out there, and I will officially be on campus just so, anybody who wants to can come by. But I wish you guys all the best this summer, and I hope to get to see all of you in one way or another before we end on August the 8th. Everybody take care. Have a great day.